Morning, lockdowners. Do you know what? Everything's blurring into one. Are we on day 4 or day 5? I can't remember. I think this is day 5, isn't it? So, I've just had to go and take some stuff to my mum's. So, I've come back the route with the least people. I didn't see a soul, I don't think. Oh, I saw one person on the way down. I've knocked on people's doors who I know, staying at a safe distance, seeing if they need anything. And then I thought, well, am I not going to see many people? So I walked past this graveyard. Now, not so long ago, that's the entrance. Not so long ago, you couldn't even get in here. It was all overgrown, but the council must have been in. But I walked through here about 18 months ago, and you couldn't even see. You couldn't see any of the graves. They were all just absolutely overgrown. Now, it's not been used for burials for many, many years. But I used to come and play in here when I was a kid. I used to come and catch butterflies. I know that's not very nice. If I'd have realised it would have damaged them. I didn't do anything with them. I just used to catch them in my hand and then let them off, but I'm sure that would have harmed them. Since then, I don't do anything. In fact, do you know what? That's just reminded me of the time when I massacred thousands of ladybirds. Well, it was probably hundreds. Maybe it was 60, I don't know. When you're a kid, a lot seems like millions, doesn't it? But yeah, what had happened, I'd been out playing with some kids and we found these bushes and there was tons of ladybirds. So we went, oh, I've just found they've got benches in here now. Yeah, there were tons of ladybirds. So I went home and I got a nice Danish, you know them Danish butter cookies, biscuit tins, what you used to get from Quick Save at Christmas. I got one of them and I've left my brew down there. Because I decided to bring my iPad out this morning because nobody could hear me. So yeah, brought the iPad out today. Yeah, so this is my exercise, by the way. I'm not having a jolly, I'm just walking back from my mum's. But I just wanted to, I don't know, have a little walk and pay my respects to the people in the graveyard who don't get visitors no more. Which I will be doing shortly. So yeah, I'm going to grab my brew, I'm going to take a pew on this bench. But yeah, what happened, so I went home, got myself a Danish butter cookie biscuit tin and went back, got a load of grass, shoved it in, got a load of ladybirds, put them all in, got my mum to get a screwdriver and shove holes in the top so they could breathe. So went to bed with my nice little ladybird garden, in my ladybird garden biscuit tin, and got up in the morning, went to go and see her. Every single one on the bleeding back dead. Oh, I was mortified. I really were mortified. So, I don't kill anything, me. I don't, believe it or not, I don't even kill mosquitoes. Now, people might find that weird, but I don't. What I do instead is, if you're logged in for a tree hugging, don't worry, I will be doing one in a minute. But yeah, what I do instead is, when I go on holiday and I see a mosquito in the room, when I first get there, I say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Mosquito, I'm not swatting you. I'm going to let you live. So, you need to go and tell all your mates not to come and bite me. And it's weird, it sort of works, even though I normally get it alive off them. So yeah, that was my thing with the ladybirds. So yeah, I don't do anything. In fact, I had an infestation of ants on an inside wall. They were living in between my kitchen and under my stairs, so they'd obviously got in under the stairs from outside. Anyway, I'd hoovered them up for a few years. It was when I was still drinking. I didn't care as much then. But even while I was still drinking, I decided that I didn't want to be hoovering them up because I felt really bad. So I asked them nicely to move out. You've heard of the law of attraction, haven't you? So I kept saying, well, I asked them to move out. In fact, that was before I did a little experiment to find out what they like to eat. I was sunbathing in the garden and I was face down and I was watching them all wandering about, and I was eating salad at the time. So I tried little bits of lettuce, didn't like that. Red cabbage, didn't like that. Not the pickled stuff, you know, the one with the shredded one. Yeah. Anyway, they didn't like that, but I'll tell you what they love, cheese and onion crisp. Oh, they love them. Just goes to show, doesn't it, how much drugs and stuff is put in our food, when even ants will choose a crisp over a red cabbage. Yeah. So where was I? Yeah, done the ladybirds, done the ants. Yeah, so if you're having a problem with an infestation, try the law of attraction. Ask them to move out, and then every day sort of thank the universe that they've gone. So thank you, universe, that the ants have moved out. And it's mad. It's sort of yeah, it worked for me anyway. So I wonder what you're all up to today. I feel all right today, but I tell you what, it's cold. Even though I just took my coat off, it's cold. I'm going to go and hug some trees. In fact, look at all them trees there with ivy on them. See them all? Should we go and have a bit of an inspect and see if there's any I can hug? Oh, there's a nice one. It's got ivy all wrapped round it. Oh, lovely. Let's see. Can you see it? There. It's not all wrapped round. Isn't that a beautiful tree? Oh, that needs some loving. Yeah, I'm going to hug that one. So, here we go, guys. Hello, beautiful tree. It looks like it's got the ivy's like Rapunzel's plaits. That's what it reminds me of. Anyway, can you see it twisting round? Aren't they beautiful? Morning, beautiful tree. May I hug you? Now, putting your feet in here. Don't know what will be in here, but let's see. Oh, that's a nice bit. Right. Oh, I'm stood on its thing. Oh, yeah, I get a little bit of a peg up here. So I'm going to cling on there. Ah, just relax into it. Oh, it feels lovely. Shame there's still a bit of traffic about. It'd be nice if I was in the middle of some woods now and there was no traffic. You can hear the birds tweeting. Just makes me feel connected to nature, and like, if I think about it, the roots of this tree go into Mother Earth. So while I'm connecting myself to it, I'm actually really connected to Mother Earth. Plants are so lucky that they're really connected. Or Gaia. I might have the pronunciation wrong, and I can't remember which language it is that it's. Gaia is Mother Earth, G-A-I-A. I know somebody will comment and say, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. But yeah, in fact, do you know what? If you like this video, because I'm conscious that a lot of people are seeing it and they'll be bored shitless and think, she's a crank. But if you see this video and you like it and you get something from it, I do other videos as well at night time about anxiety or worry or overeating or alcohol, and I'm going to set up a different group just for people who don't mind listening to me and like a bit of tree hugging and are getting a bit of comfort out of this. So yeah, if you see this video and you like it, drop your name underneath and I'll add you to a little group, yeah, we can all just tree hug together. You can post your videos then of you tree hugging. Yeah, so obviously it's got to be in line with the directions the government's telling us. So it's got to be for exercise. You've got to be with other people. So if you look, this is a deserted space, and it's got to be on your doorstep as well. So yeah, I've not driven anywhere. I've literally just been down to my mum's. So she lives a 5-minute walk away from mine, which is lucky. So I just went to drop her some bits off, yeah, on the way back. This is on the route on the way back. So let's just go and say hello to some of these old graves. I always remember my mate used to live in an house. In fact, where the houses are there, when I was a kid, that was it was just a piece of derelict land, and it had loads of holes in it, and there were rabbits that lived in it, and I used to go every day. Because remember, when we were kids, you could play out all day and no one cared. No, it weren't like somebody were going to bloody rob you, steal you and hide you in a wheelie bin for 10 years or something, or stick you under bed for 10 years, was it? That didn't happen very often when we were kids. You just used to be able to play out. So I'd be over here all day, me. With the older kids, they were sort of in charge of us, but I used to go and feed the rabbits, and they were there for ages, and I used to love going feeding the rabbits. And then one day, I went and there was none, and some arseholes had been and put ferrets down them. Arseholes. Anyway, right, this is a gravestone. Looks quite old. I'm hoping you can see that. John Stanley Ingham, who died May the 8th, 1945, aged 63. Also, Elizabeth and his beloved wife, who died June 5th, 1944, aged 58, reunited. Also, Alice Ashworth, sister of the above, who died March 9, 1958, aged 62 years, in God's care. They were all young, weren't they? 63, 58 and 62. Oh. Let's see what else we've got. You might not be interested in gravestones, but I think it's nice, and I'm glad I can actually see these now, because like I said, I think it was 18 months ago, you couldn't even get in here, you couldn't see anything. You couldn't get through the gate. I had to sort of part my way through the ivy and get covered in spiders just to get in. Here's another one. In memoriam, Annie, wife of Robert Chadwick, died August 1st, 1944, aged 75. Also, John and Walter, their sons, died in infancy. Oh. In loving memory, Robert Hancock, born December 23rd, 1858, died November 7th, 1922, and also his wife, Sarah Elizabeth Haddock. I'm hoping you can see that. Oh yeah, yeah you can. Sarah Elizabeth Haddock, born October 19th, 1860, died November 17th, 1925, interred at Radcliffe Parish Church till the resurrection morn. Oh, now Radcliffe Parish Church, I wish I could take you there, but you'll have to wait till after the isolation, because it's a good half an hour walk for me, if not more. But yeah, if you Google Radcliffe, Radcliffe, and the parish church, and Radcliffe Tower. Radcliffe Tower is actually mentioned in the Domesday Book, so it's like really old. I think it dates back to the 10th century or the 11th or something. And I think the parish church is about the 13th century, so it's really, really old. I went there this year for midnight mass. Now, I'm not religious at all. I said that yesterday. Don't do the Bible or anything. But since I got sober 4 years ago, I like going to midnight mass on Christmas Eve. It's just something nice to do, and there's about 10 of us, no, about 15 of us went this year. It's just nice, something a bit different, and a few of us from all different faiths. My friend Sandeep comes, he's a Sikh, a non-practicing Sikh, but he loves coming to midnight mass just because it's a little bit different. Anyway, as you can see, a lot of these graves have all fallen down. Oh, somebody, an Asda trolley. You'll always find a flaming Asda trolley, won't you? But yeah, see how the graveyard goes up there? When I was a kid, my mate Mandy used to live overlooking the graveyard. Oh, I used to think, wow, imagine that at night time. And I was always fascinated by death. And I think that's why I used to play in here as well. I was really fascinated by death, and I always wanted to be dead. That might sound weird to some people, but I always felt like I was closer to the spirit world than I am to this world, if that makes sense. I think it's because there's so many awful people here, and I don't know, sometimes I just felt like I wanted to escape. I think this links in with my depression. I just always felt like I didn't really belong on this planet because it was too horrible. I couldn't deal with cancer and death and devastation. So yeah, I used to play in graveyards a lot. I've just found another beautiful couple of trees. I'm going to give them both a hug. They all need hugging. May I hug you, beautiful tree? Oh, it's getting cold now. I've left my coat up there. Oh shit, I've left my handbag with money in it. Thanks, tree, but I'm going to have to run off because I've left my handbag. Just that. It's my birthday on Tuesday and it's got all my birthday money in it. Let's hope no one else just wants to go roaming round graveyards randomly. Oh well, if they've nicked it, let's hope they need it more than me. No, it's still there. Sorry, trees, I'll have to hug them another time. Right, I'm going home now. That's me done. Exercise for the day. If I need any more, it'll be in the back garden. Star jumps or... Oh, actually, I'm going to get my yoga mat out. I am by no means... I'm aware you can't see me now. I'm by no means a yoga expert out. But I do a bit every now and again. Whenever I do it, I love it and it feels great. But, yeah, not done any for a bit. Oh my God, I've been waffling on for 15 minutes. I bet nobody's even listening now. Right, I best leave it over and out for now. I'll speak to you tonight when I do my little chat tonight. I might do it on how to maybe control, or try to if you can. Unless you're like me, who used to drink 3 bottles of wine every night. But I know a lot of people on Facebook are saying they're worried about becoming an alcoholic. And I know they're saying it's all a bit tongue-in-cheek. However, I think that that's a strong possibility. So I'm going to have a bit of a chat with you all about that later before I go to sleep. So yeah, drop your name below if you want adding to my little group. And then we can all chat together and I won't feel... Because sometimes I feel a bit... People have been putting a few weird comments like they hate, not hate me, but they just think I'm a crank or something. So I don't want to be... I don't want people... Mind you, they can just bloody scroll past, can't they? But I'm still going to set up a group. Look at my roots. Hey, we're all going to have loads of roots, aren't we? Oh well, who cares? Don't need makeup. You don't need roots. All you need is a shower at the minute. Shower and brush your pegs. Oh, I've just stepped my bagel. Oh, they look alright. Anyway, yeah, have a good day. Stay blessed. I'm going home now. Mwah.